live in a world that can break you down. We're all fighting battles the world can't see. But what if healing wasn't about pretending to be perfect? Healing starts the moment you stop pretending you're fine. Welcome to Help the People. Help the People is more than a podcast. It's a movement. A space for truth, for healing, for conversations that rebuild what life tried to destroy. Because kindness knows no enemy.
Welcome back to Help the People. I'm your host, Shannon Riley. Today's episode is one I didn't plan to record. Today's episode is about my brother's funeral and the fact that I left my brother's funeral and I got drunk. Not a metaphor, no polish, and I want you to just let it land. Again, I didn't plan to record this, but I feel I need to say it out loud. I left my brother's funeral and got drunk. I wanted to speak. I thought I could speak. I've spoken in rooms with executives. I've spoken in courtrooms. I've spoken on stages, but I couldn't speak there. My thoughts started racing, my chest tightened, my mouth went dry, and I froze. And I found that I wasn't a 53-year-old man in that room. I was a kid again. What did that feel like? It felt like time collapsed. I could feel every version of us in that room. The boys we were, the chaos we survived, the things we never said. And I realized if I opened my mouth, I might not stop. So why not let silence sit? I wasn't afraid of the microphone. I was afraid of what could come out of me. So I did what I've done my whole life when things feel too big. I left. I told myself I needed air. But I didn't go outside to breathe. I went to drink. And here's the part that hurts to say. It wasn't even about the alcohol. It was about the control. Alcohol has always slowed my mind down. It always softened the noise. And in that moment, I didn't want to be strong. I wanted the noise to stop. Now there's a shame that comes with that. The drink wasn't the worst part. The voice after was, you failed him. You're not as healed as you think. You ruined everything. That voice is loud, louder than grief. But I've been thinking about it. I didn't drink because I didn't love my brother. I drank because I loved him and couldn't hold it. Nobody teaches men how to cry in public. Nobody teaches boys that grief can shut your body down. We're taught to stand, to speak strong, to keep it together. But sometimes keeping it together is the very thing that breaks you. The truth, I'm not sharing this because I'm proud of it. I'm sharing it because somebody is listening right now who might think they are the only one. Stress doesn't make you weak. Grief doesn't make you broken. And one bad decision under emotional flood does not erase years, days, hours of growth. Because growth is never failing. It's coming back and telling the truth of why you did what you did. I didn't speak at my brother's funeral, but I'm speaking now. And maybe that counts. Maybe my brother didn't need me to say that I loved him, and that I wish I could have changed things for him, and I wish I could have been a better brother. I wish I could have been more present. I wish I could have been more. I wish I could have, because, man, we all lived life and we all failed. But we all succeeded when we loved the best way we could and the best way we knew how. And I trust he knew that I loved him the best way that I knew how. So if you're grieving, if stress makes you reach for old coping, if shame is louder than your progress, you're not a monster, you're not overwhelmed. And if you are overwhelmed people deserve compassion too. So, yes, I went to my brother's funeral and got drunk. And tomorrow I will still walk in the room that God sent me. And remember, even men cry. Thank you for listening.
God, for anyone carrying grief that feels too heavy to speak, meet them gently. If shame is louder than love tonight, quiet that voice. Remind them that healing isn't perfection, it's honesty. Hold the people who froze, the people who ran, the people who broke in ways they didn't expect. And give them the courage to come back tomorrow and keep walking. Amen.